This is a right laugh.
Hello everybody, Pinstripe here. Welcome to the release of Pins Mod version 4.0. It is the fourth time around, yet another mod, yet more things to discuss, and plenty to look forward to in this new single player campaign. First things first, of course, as you will imagine, there are going to be 11 new maps in this campaign, alongside quite a few multiplayer maps as well, and you'll also find the usual Mission 3, Mission 8, Mission 24 and 25 still being the same maps because they can't be swapped out, but their concepts and kind of what goes on within those levels are different, obviously, again, except for Mission 8 because that one cannot be changed at all. Throughout my time making mods, I feel like I've improved as I have gone along, and this is sort of a culmination of all of that hard work and learning, I suppose, in relation to spawn points, balancing enemies, maps, weapon crates. In relation to weapon crates, there will be probably 5% of random weapon crates in this mod. 95% of this mod is going to be normal weapon crates that you'll find on the regular missions in the campaign. So for instance, if you play on the first mission, then you'll find the sniper rifle, you'll find the TNT, and you'll find the bazooka. Once again, I have to give a big thank you and shout out to Fly0DB for getting the maps working, or at least the new ones, because they require a little bit of work in terms of tiles and slippery tiles and whatnot. I mean, you guys saw in Pins Mod version 3.0, there were quite a few maps that didn't really have any slippery tiles, but in this case, it's also down to water and environmental hazards like mines as well. So yes, big thank you to Fly0DB. He is the guy who has basically made this mod possible, because without it, those 11 maps would be pretty useless because the water in a lot of them would be solid, and obviously that wouldn't really work in a lot of circumstances. The biggest part of this mod, though, alongside those new maps, is the new story, which is told through 6 different cutscenes. Now, those cutscenes will be available when you download the mod. They'll come with it. They will be separate videos, and they'll be labeled as well, which will basically tell you when to watch it in relation to what mission you are on, and they will go hand in hand with the mission briefing screens as well. Sadly, I can't add my own cutscenes into the game, or at least not just yet, but I've tried to label them and make them as clear as possible. They're not too long either. Each video is at least under a minute, so you'll kind of get the gist as to what is going on. But the overall arcing storyline is spoilers, I guess, if you don't want to hear everything, because, I mean, I won't give everything away, but it's the usual teaser, I suppose, as to what is happening in this mod. But basically, you are a pig whose home has been destroyed by the Coalition, and it is, you know, up to you and your squad to go and seek vengeance by taking away the Isles of Swill from the Coalition. And the Coalition are basically all the enemies that you fight, all of the enemy nations that have bunched together as sort of a superpower, and they think they're better than everyone else in the world, and yeah, you do your thing. As the campaign rolls on, you'll come across mini-bosses who will, of course, be described in the story as well, and they'll become stronger as you go through the islands before you get to that final mission. In Pins Mod 3.0, I went ahead and changed all of the class ranks, and I mean, that was fun for a time, but considering that it doesn't really add anything to the gameplay besides it being a different name, and the same with the pig names as well, I basically kept them all the same except for 3 of the top ranks, the elite pigs basically, of the hero, the ace and the legend. They have all been renamed, and that will make sense when you play through it and, you know, work through the story. The previous mod I made was more of a sort of look at this feature, look what you can do with, you know, changing names, but I wanted it to actually impact what was going on, or at least, you know, you could look at that class and be like, oh, that's that pig, so, you know, he's the important guy that I need to take out, or he's the dangerous pig, you know? It's just highlighting the main pig that is being talked about in the storyline, and I don't know, it just makes it a bit more interesting, because it separates that pig in the story from the rest of the pigs that are on the map that you have to kill anyway. But I don't know, I just wanted to sort of think about that in a bit more detail rather than just randomly naming every other class a different name. And that's also an issue with modding in my mind a lot of the time, is the class names and the pig names are things that are sort of essential and well known to most hog players. Like, you know all of the team names, you know all of the pig names in each team, and changing that up, yeah, okay, it can be fun, but because the voices don't change as well, you know, there's certain other elements, if they don't change, you know, not everything changes. Am I rambling? Probably, but basically what I'm trying to say is, if I'm going to mod something, I want to mod everything. I want to mod the voices, I want to mod the names and the ranks, and, you know, completely change everything. But if you can only change one portion of that, it kind of loses its value. Once again, with just modding Hogs in general, I have tried to create a new single-player campaign that feels fresh and interesting and is hopefully balanced enough for most players. I have played through normal mode, I have played through hard mode, I've completed both, so by my own standards it is completable and it is fair, shall we say. As always, I want to create a challenge for the veterans in the community and create something new and interesting for the newer players and just newer people joining us in the community as well, because, well, let's be honest, Reheated is a long way away, so just being able to create something in this regard is always fun and hopefully interesting for you. But the download link, of course, is in the description. Do check it out. Go ahead, download it, play it. Let me know what you think. If you run into any issues, again, as always, then do let me know. Chances are I probably made some kind of errors with the amount of medals you can collect. I don't know. I'm sure everyone will give me an earful, as they always do. But yes, alongside that download, you will also have the cutscenes and, like I said, the notepad file, which will list out all of the available medals you can pick up. That does not count the standard medal that you get when you complete a mission, and it does not count the survival bonus. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down in the notepad file as well, so I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy, hope you can have fun with this mod, and like I said, feedback is always welcome. But in the meantime, that's going to wrap it up for me, and I will catch you all later for the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Destination going.